On the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, it's time to examine corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. Corn futures were down Thursday night as there were rumors that Russia had agreed to an extension of the Black Sea Export Corridor Agreement and then rallied when the Russian state media denied that agreement had been reached. Corn futures continued to trade higher right up until the close, ending 13 cents by the bushel higher. Much of Friday's higher markets were probably more about improving demand for U.S. corn, as well as the potential for hotter, drier weather in the next 1 to 2 weeks across the Corn Belt. As milo harvest winds down in the Rio Grande Valley and the Corpus Christi coastal plains, cash basis levels remain firm. U.S. exporters currently have 30.9 million bushels of milo on the books, yet unshipped, destined for the Communist Chinese and unknown destinations, more than likely, again, the Communist Chinese, for shipment by August the 31st, 2023. There is also now 13.6 million bushels of U.S. milo on the books for the crop year 23-24. Archer Daniels Midland continues to be open for milo trucks 24 hours per day, 7 days a week. The Andersons Houston open for trucks 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Timco Houston open 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. For help marketing your grains, contact John Tuggle at 361-852-5207. All right, we're on the line with Sean Geiswhite Sunday night. I guess it's about 7:10. We'll sell sheep and goats Tuesday, cattle Wednesday. Sean, what do you see about both sales?
Oh, Larry, sure think we'll get somewhere around that 4 on the sheep and goat end, give or take. And on the cattle end, I sure think we'd kind of what we did last week. I don't know a whole lot of cattle, but it's that time of year, so sure think we'll get somewhere around 12 to 1,400 on the cattle end, somewhere around that 4,000 on the sheep and goat end.
All right, Sean, we'll talk to you again before the sales. In the meantime, if folks need to talk to you about a group of sheep or cattle that they want to bring to Gillespie Livestock Fredericksburg, tell everybody how to contact you.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from Friday as we look toward the national pork carcass cutout value. 465 higher in the Friday afternoon report at 115.55. Estimated hog slaughter for the week through Saturday, 2.34 million head. That's 85,000 head above the same week last year, as the 67.421 million year-to-date slaughter outpaces last year by 1.2%. USDA reported weaker wholesale box prices, 97 weaker in the choice, 357 lower in the select. The select at 305.94 and choice at 276.61. Estimated slaughter 633,000 head through Saturday. That is 40,000 head below the same week last year, as the now 17.48 million head slaughter trails last year by almost 4%. As we look toward USDA's reported cash sales for fat cattle, 180 to 186 in the Western Corn Belt Friday. Southern trade was mostly unestablished for the week. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for Friday. We're on the line with Ken Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how's the Monday sale shaping up for Mason?
You bet, Larry. Look, a good run. Had a little over 700 head already on the yards on Sunday evening. Kind of look for that 950 head. I think we got about 80 or 90 cows, probably about 100 cows, and probably 10 to 20 bulls, something in that range. And the rest of them all big calves, yearlings, Larry. So a good run, probably around that 950. Could get 1,000 possibly early in the morning.
Good. How do you feel about San Saba Thursday?
Well, I think it's going to be a good run again, too. We got several groups that are coming in. Then also we're getting ready for that big cow sale on Saturday, a little over 3,200 consigned at that sale. So it looks for a good run. A lot of pairs, bred cows, bred heifers, and open heifers going to be offered, Larry. And all those are already up on the website. And they can find those at jordan@cattle.com, or give us a call. We'll fax or email you a copy of them also.
Tell us the number right quick.
You bet, Larry. It's area code 325-372-5159.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
You bet, Larry. Have a good evening.
You too. Bye-bye.
You bet. Bye-bye.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
Neighbor, now it's time to contact Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, getting through the summertime, and interestingly enough, this replacement business is starting to move a little bit. I haven't updated my website, if you can believe this, since 2019. I already got a couple of groups up, but I'm still a long ways from being totally up, so I would wait before I accessed it, but I'll keep you posted on that. We've got plenty of good bulls available of all the popular breeds and a lot of good replacement cattle available. Let us know if you have any questions. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, C-A-S-A-S, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
I'm down on the farms, Larry Marble. I'm with Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch. Tony, you got news on T-Post?
Yes, sir, I do. Right now, our 6.5-foot American-made 133 T-Post went down. They're at $5.99, and that's if you buy one or however many you need.
Well, tell everybody how to get that great deal in this new price drop on T-Post.
Well, they can reach me out at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
We've been with Tony from D&D. Tony, have a good day. Help those people when they come by to buy T-Post.
Yes, sir, sure will. Thank you.
You're welcome. We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how's the hot weather going to affect our numbers?
Larry, they're still bringing them in. We got about 1,100 on the yard right now. I imagine we'll have that 1,500 tomorrow. We got about 155 cows. They're going to palpate a bunch of cows, some of these cows. I'm not going to go back to the country, but they're palpating them anyways. As dry as it is, I don't know. There's a few younger cows scattered through there, decent cows. But a lot of those cows are going to go back to the packer. Got quite a few big strings of calves, 60, 65, 20, 25, 30. Quality is real good again. But I imagine we'll wind up with about 1,450, somewhere around that neighborhood there.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Gary.
You can catch us here at Selborne 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on my mobile 830-857-4330. And next week we're going to have 20 Brahman heifers. They're going to be weighing anywhere from 5 to probably 650. There's about 20 of them. I haven't seen the heifers, but they're going to be coming in. Everybody any Brahman heifers, we'll have them next week.
All right, Gary, thank you a bunch.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends, Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil fill pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 and 24 inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10-foot wide to 30-foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We're on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. I guess it's about 10 minutes to 7 on Sunday evening. What's it looking like for Monday, Seth?
We got right at 200 head in, Larry. Got kind of slow there this afternoon, as hot as it got, but I'm betting we're going to catch quite a few more cattle there in the morning. Probably got about 20 cows, going to palpate 10 or 12 of those. Will be a few young cows in there. Do got one young Brangus bull we're going to test as well. Calf and yearling deal, the quality on the cattle is pretty darn good. Have several of those light calves and some wean cattle there. So hopefully catch more tomorrow, end up with 250-300. In the meantime, if we can help you, feel free to reach us, 830-741-8061. Give me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We're on the line with Doug Bass, Cattleman's Brenham. They had a Friday sale. Doug, it's Saturday morning. How did the sale go?
Had a good sale, Mr. Larry. We ended up with right at 1,200 head of cattle. The market looked really good yesterday. The calves higher in places, steady in others, and packer cows and bulls looked pretty steady the last week.
Good. Walk the pens with us.
Yes, sir. On your weigh-in cows, your thinner, low-yielding cows bring 65 to 78. Medium flesh cows, 83 to 89. Better, higher-yielding cows bring 90 to 109. On your bulls, thinner, low-yielding bulls, 96 to $1.09. Better, high-yielding bulls, 112 to 128. Pairs, we had some pretty nice little pairs. Pairs bring from 1,850 to 2,400. Your bred cows, 1,400 to 1,800. Calf market, like I said, it looked really strong yesterday. 2 to 3 weight steers, 240 to 307. Heifers, 230 to $3. 3 to 4 weight steers, 235 to 315. Heifers, 220 to 275. 4 to 5 weight steers, 220 to $3. Heifers, $2 to 265. 5 to 6 weight steers, $2 to 262. Heifers, 185 to 250. 6 to 7 weight steers, 185 to 248. Heifers, 175 to 240. 7 to 8 weight steers, 175 to 214. Heifers, 142 to 210. And your 800 to 1,000 pound steers and bull youngers bring 150 to 205. Heiferettes bring 135 to 184.
Well, it sounds like you had a good sale. Are you aware of anything coming this next go-round?
Got a few calls. Yes, sir. I believe we'll have a pretty decent run, look like. It's getting a little dry around here. I think some people wanting to ship a few cattle. Just need a good rain.
Right. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Doug Bass.
Yes, sir. Y'all can call me on my cell, 979-877-4454, or call us there at the office, 979-836-3621.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. We're on the line with Heather Murray of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate, which specializes in Texas farms and ranches and custom homes on acres. Heather, tell us about that 75-acre listing you've got at Lavernia.
Hey, Larry. 3114 Sandy Elm is a gorgeous, ag-exempt, 75-acre rural ranch. It's nestled within towering mature oaks. This property offers an updated 5-bedroom home that has all the upgrades and conveniences you'd want in your estate.
Hey, how about wildlife?
Whether you want to hunt, run cattle, or just enjoy the great outdoors, this acreage checks all of the boxes. It's fully fenced, has mixed topography, and also has a large pond that attracts local wildlife like white-tailed deer, turkey, hogs, dove, and quail.
Are there any other improvements the listeners might like?
Absolutely. There's a heated pool and hot tub, as well as a fully equipped outdoor kitchen. There's also a workshop and a carport. What's great is that this property offers rural living with all the upgrades, all within a 20-minute drive to downtown Lavernia.
Tell us how prospective buyers should contact you.
They can call me directly at 210-416-7559, and you have my word, I will call you back. Or visit www.homesteadandranch.com.
We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, 3 Rivers. Riley, how's our Monday sale shaping up?
About like it was last week, I believe, Larry. Maybe not quite as many. Looks like probably around 1,400 to 1,500 this week. About the same amount of cows. I'd say 250 cows. Got a little string of longhorn cows there that are young. A handful of crossbred cows mixed in. Some palpators, maybe 20 or 30 of those. Do have some of those longhorn, little younger longhorn pairs and a few crossbred pairs. Then the rest of them be mostly packer cows. Calves, not any big strings again this week, but several smaller groups, 30 to 50. Quality looks good. Where size is about like it has been, kind of mostly from 350 to 600 pounds, I guess, for tomorrow. Quite a few Charolais and blacks mixed in. I got one set of reds and some Beefmasters. So I think it'll be all right. Probably around, like I said, 1,400, 1,500, and I'd say probably 200 cows total.
Riley, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the sale in Three Rivers Monday.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is the office. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
We appreciate it, Riley. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a shorter look at the grains. Corpus Milo, 1087. Yellow corn, 486.5. Hard red winter wheat to Houston, 834. Beans to Houston, $13.75. Texas cotton, 867 bales at 76.41. I'm Larry Marble. That's all. That's it. I'm gone.